Now, I want to start with a quick thought about April Fools. What's up, you fools?
Órale, fool.
I think it's dead, and I'll tell you why. I think April Fool's Day and the whole concept of it is ridiculous, and I'll tell you why.
It's fun maybe for kiddies, the kiddos.
Listen, I'm thinking about tonight. I'm coaching the girls' softball team. I may show up with, like, wiffle balls and wiffle bats and be like, hey, the league says, for safety reasons, this is what we have to use. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, could I play a little trick on the kiddies? That's fun, right?
Yeah, like my sister Grace. She works with school kids, right? Like school teachers and everything. And one of the little kids said, hey, Miss Grace, I made brownies if you want one. And my sister actually fell for it. She's like, yeah, I would love one.
Oh, and he put poop in her hands?
No, it was just they cut out brown E's. Brown construction paper. Letter E's in brown paper. And she's like, I got by little kids.
By a 4-year-old.
So I think for like little kids is still fun because what's more rewarding than for a kid to like make someone laugh, right? That really builds their confidence. Like, oh man, I'm funny. So my sister thought that was cute. For kids, I think it's good.
Yeah.
Anything that builds a kid's confidence is fun.
It's not good for gamblers either. I Zelled my bookie earlier today. A whole bunch of money on Tiger Woods for the Masters.
That's funny. That's funny.
April Fools.
So
What?
look at it this way. I think April Fools stinks, and I'll give you the reason. Number one.
You said it's over.
It's over because, no one's going to do a fake death. That's ridiculous. Fake pregnancies are insensitive to those that can't get pregnant or maybe had a miscarriage recently. So
Can't do it.
These are all inappropriate.
Right, yet it still happens.
And, any real, like, let's be honest, like terrible prank, no one's going to want to do it. The repercussions are bad. Now, I think we live in a world now where every day we're navigating this. It used to be once a year where it's like, let's see if we could trick someone. Now, every day I'm like, wait, is there something under the pyramids? Oh, I was tricked.
I heard it's Toblerone. That's what the story was yesterday.
Danny G hit me up
Triangle chocolates.
last week, and he goes, yo, Bronny scored 52 in the G League?
Yeah, we didn't know because the stat looked official. It was like one of those official meme stat
There was a stat line
graphics.
meme, yeah. And I'm like, I'm not seeing this anywhere. Danny goes, hold on, I just checked. I got.
I thought there was a torpedo glove in the works based on the memes I saw. Did you
But
see that?
Which one of us are watching the G League each night?
Exactly.
No.
We don't know. So,
it
yeah, you have
happens
to
all the time.
research all these stupid memes
You
we
have to
see, even the
cross-reference-
stats.
Yeah, everything, because you just don't know.
So many times you're like, yo, do you see this fight's happening? And you're like, no, that fight's not happening. It's nonsense. So every single day, you are navigating social media. You're going on Instagram, and your buddy will be like, yo, look at this girl I'm talking to. And you're like, yeah, dude, she's AI. You're an idiot. She's not even you're talking to a dude probably. So I think every day we are now accustomed to navigating the waters. Now, I don't want to be the guy that's like fake news. Not necessarily that, just a lot of nonsense on social media that you cipher through every day to the point that, well, what is April Fool's then? Just another day.
Every day someone's out there trying to fool you. Maybe it makes April Fool's Day just more challenging. Like to catch someone off guard is even tougher as a result. But you're right. I don't even think it's that killed April Fool's Day, Rich. If you're saying it's dead, I think it's the fact that people started doing like death announcements and fake pregnancies and birth announcements and things like that. The fact that it became like sort of lowbrow and insensitive sort of ruined it for everybody, and it made you question the rules of it.
I really think when you're a kid, like you said, it's fun. And now that we're grown-ups, you realize that they're either mean or, again.
Yeah, maybe it's alive and well with kids.
I think it's a kid's holiday.
Yeah, every day. As an adult.
Like May Day. Like little May baskets, Who else does that?
You guys just all made me realize the reality of it. Adults deal with so much BS on a regular basis. I don't have
so
time.
many fools.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't have time for people trying to trick me. And I also, if you do trick me, I'm going to punch you in the nose. Like I don't got time for you to be playing tricks. And most adults that are stressed trying to pay their mortgage, looking at their bank account, picking their kids up at dance class to go to softball, to go to baseball, cooking dinner.
Yeah, but
you think they got time to
cool?
be tricked?
You know what would be cool though? If you just subtly drop something like, yo, Rich, Yeah, man. Yeah, well, we're going to talk about Woody Johnson later. By the way, did you hear about the show Paradise?
Yeah.
Dude, you believe they canceled season 2?
All right, those are fun ones.
No. And just let it sit.
Yeah,
And then Rich repeats it to someone else. Got him!
And Rich, morning shows, I liked it when I was hosting morning shows on hip-hop radio stations. People aren't thinking about the date when they first wake up. So on morning shows, you could get people
Get 'em.
and kind of do it subtle, too. I remember...
but social media is such a reminder all the time. It's hard to forget.
Yeah, true. Well, this right before social media was a big deal. I remember pulling a stunt where I told my morning crew, I said, here's what we're going to do. And I had the turntable guy in on it, too. I said, no matter what song we're playing, let's come back and announce it as a different artist and just all be in unison. So Ashanti would be on the air and we'd come back and we'd be like, Q1047, it is 6:48 a.m. and right there was some Rakim, classic old school. And we did it for every single song and people were losing their damn minds.
Yeah.
The phone lines were lit up. What's going on? Is this voice track? Like, they lost their minds. And then, as the morning went on, people thought about the date and the calendar. Oh, I see what they're doing.
So is the question is, has social media ruined April Fool's Day? Is it over because every day's April Fool's Day? We're always trying to trick somebody. We're always getting tricked. There's always fake articles and fake news. Or is it just something that was and always is and always was for the kids?
Danny, during the NFL draft build-up, during the NFL free agency, how many times when we send each other memes do we have to double-check? Because it might just be like a funny meme someone made up. Like, oh, Aaron Rodgers signed here. And you're like, you know who does this all the time? My mom. My mom will send me something like, Richie, did you see who's on the Raiders now? And I'm like, Mom, what are you? No.
There are a lot of fan websites now for different NFL teams, and they report stuff that they're hoping is going to happen, but it
so
hasn't
bad.
happened
Yeah,
yet.
that is so
I
bad.
hate it, and I quickly unfollow those sites.
Yeah, and there's a graphic that goes along with
Yep.
it. It's so misleading.
Oh, have you seen
everybody.
have you seen the fake graphics about your team having a Netflix movie or show?
Oh, they have done that for just about every team right now.
Danny's exactly right. It's all these trade rumors. You're like, that's not happening. Like,
Yeah,
what?
and you go on
Yankees
the comments.
got Nolan Arenado. No, they didn't.
Yeah, you read
Does
the
he know
comments
that?
too, and people are so mad. They're like, delete this account
It's
now.
the worst. So yeah, you're right, Rich. That does put a little damper on the old April Fool's fun that we used to have.
Not so much a damper. I'm just saying we deal with this every day. So it's like this morning. And do you see what President Trump did? This is interesting. He's doing a lot with the tariffs. You could be a fan. You could hate the guy. I don't care. This is just the news, though. Donald Trump pushed back all his tariff stuff till tomorrow because he wanted there to be no confusion. He actually said, I don't want to do this on April Fool's Day because you don't want to leave anything possibly up in the air like, oh, is that true or not? So he actually pushed all those things till tomorrow.
Forget about
You
Donald
are
Trump.
fake news.
Yeah, forget about him. What about former President George Bush, who said, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice,
Well, can't get fooled again.
can't get fooled again."
I mean, one of the best quotes
Fool
ever.
me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
I've always said that. I've always
That's how
said,
it goes.
can't get fooled again.
You can't get fooled again. So, hey, I think you're onto something, Rich. Every day we're navigating these stupid waters. So maybe the fun spin on it is it's even tougher to get people with their trained eye in 2025.
You know, back when we were kids, the only thing that you questioned, like, I don't know if that's real, is when you'd be at the supermarket or at your grandma's house and she would have like those magazines like The Sun and it'd be like, Wolf Boy. That was the only trickery of the 80s and
Kidding me?
90s.
My grandma's Mexican news, they discovered Bat Boy every 2 weeks.
So,
Tabloids.
Bat Boy.
it was
Color tabloids.
It was tabloids in line at ShopRite or Wegmans
Mirror,
or Ralph's.
The Sun.
The Mirror, The Sun, all those. But Sam, that's our everyday when we're scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We are now scrolling through the Mirror and The Sun and all that in just the current form. So when April Fool's Day comes around, I'm just like, another day.
I saw some like transfer portal news on Twitter, and I'm like, I don't even know if I should believe this on today. Like, just wait, see if other people pick it up.
I even saw like Adam Schefter reporting on some stuff, and I'm like, he's above this, right? Like, I don't even know if I should be believing the real people.
I think what you should do just to get one of your buddies is to drop some stuff that you know they're bound to repeat, but don't tell them it's fake.
And don't make it real like big news because then the big news is obvious. Like you're right.
Dude, Rafael Devers, man, he's they said he quit and he's working at Starbucks now. No way. No, for real. Says he couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, and you guys, I think you talked about this last year, if not the April Fools prior to that. Your friends got you by saying, "Oh my God, did you mean to post that?"
Oh yeah,
remember
forgot
that?
about that.
Danny, I remember we were in the other studio.
Yep.
This is a great April Fool's. You know what? I endorse this one. So for all the BS you're seeing, this is a really good one because again, harmless, and it's really fun.
It makes the person panic.
Text all your friends, right? And just text them the following. Yo, ... Did you mean to post that?
They're like, what are you talking about?
Everyone's
And they just
butthole.
hit 'em up, they're like, yeah, on Facebook. What's that
everyone you
about?
know, their butthole's gonna clench like, oh! They start checking their Facebook, their Instagram. Like,
What are you talking about? I checked all my pages. I forgot about that, Danny. See, it's still alive and well. You just got to be craftier.
Danny, that's the one. And you know what? I'm gonna do that to everyone I know during this next break, and I'll report. Let's see how we do.